Hello, and welcome back to Against the Storm. In the last episode, we finished up our town here in the Coral Forest, Wyan, and now we can head out to the tile, or next to the tile that we intended to go to, which is this next trade block town, where we have the choice of a Marshlands with 39 food, or Royal Woodlands with 25 food, or another Marshlands with 30 food. Well, since they're all taxing severity, I don't see why I wouldn't do the one with the more food stockpiles. But first, let's go into the Smoldering City and see if we can afford anything on the stuff we have, anything we want on the stuff we have already acquired. So we can afford anything in the 60s row now. Just about anything? No, anything. Any one thing. We have down here a few that I haven't taken yet. This one is still tempting to me. The temple with that 20% chance for bonus shield isn't that great. So maybe not that tempting, but getting a place to make the 3-star manuscripts is not a bad deal either, even though we do have manuscripts available in the Clothier and the Rain Mill already, I think. Otherwise, let's see, we have Incense Delivery Line, that's not a bad deal. Also, a straight-up 2-star ink tea wine place wouldn't be that bad of a deal either, because I don't think we have a better recipe for ink right now. Maybe we do. And then having tea at 2 stars and wine at 2 stars isn't a bad deal. Otherwise, we can move up into the 60 row here. Ancient Stabilizer Cornerstone gets us a strange relic that fits into the hearth. Wood production is higher by +1, but the storm lasts 25% longer. That's an interesting one. And then that gets us the Alchemist's Hut, which gives us oil, dew, and barrels. Oils, crystallized dew, and barrels all at 2 stars. We were talking in the chat, by the way, sidebar, that about the different balances to the buildings, and I'm kind of interested in how they're set up, because a lot of buildings have straight up 2-star recipes, and a lot of buildings have 1 3-star and a bunch of 1 stars, and what the best balance of stuff is. And I favor more the straight up 2-star buildings, but I can see the benefits for the for some of the varied buildings as well. Let's see, 3-star oil, most soup and offerings at the Druid Hut. 3 oil for every 10 flour produced. That's more interesting to me than the Druid Hut is. Let's see, this is another trader selling lots of stuff. Cornerstone. 5 simple tools for each discovered glade, but woodcutters have -5 to resolve. This is one of those 4 recipe buildings. Mush soup at 2 stars, pickled goods, pie, and skewers all at 1 star. That's not bad either. Having all those different food items here in one place is not a bad deal. Let's see, Brass Forge gets us Tool Shop, which I'm not that excited to get, given that we can get simple tools at a couple of places already. But I guess it's never a bad thing to have more places to make tools if you want to be able to make tools. And the cooperage, though, is also interesting because it gives us the 1-star plank recipe, which we haven't had yet. But and the ridiculously high barrel recipe, which, I think that would be really useful because you could then dump them straight into trade goods. That was that one. And then finally we have Dim Square, which the people in your settlement survived many hardships that have brought them closer together. +10 villager speed, +1 global resolve. That is interesting. That would be even more interesting if it was a scalable one on something, but I like that. And then finally the Finesmith, which we've seen a couple of times from Glades here. I think, given all that, I think I'm going to go with this one here. Getting the ink, tea, and wine all at 2 stars, with the second choice being this one here, the Alchemist's Hut. But I think I'm going to go with the Tinctuary, just because I think it's interesting. So let's take that, and let's go back out here, and let's start our new town. We're going to do this marshland tile here, and we'll see how it goes. Let's see, we have... Of course, we have the trade block modifier. We also have lizard friendship, so we get 1 additional lizard to every group, and +3 to lizard resolve. Taking wood is always a good fun time. I think we'll go with the hammers. If I wanted to take the parts, that would cost me 3, but I don't think I do want to spend the 3. I think I want to spend... what do I want to spend? I think I'll buy the roots and the eggs and the broccoli. We'll save the meat because I think we're going to get a bunch here. Not that we won't get eggs too, but... no, actually, let's put the eggs back and take the plant fiber instead. We're going to get leather from the trees, but I think having a source of fabric making stuff immediately while the leather builds up a little is never a bad thing. So let's try that. Or sorry, we're going to get this from the trees. These are only at 1 point, so having the clay to start with would be better, I think, than taking, say, like the plant fiber because of the leather. I said that backward. I don't know why I got myself confused there. Let's go. So, our forest mysteries this time are the rich branches, barren lands, which we've had a lot recently, and Invigorating Winds, which with clothing we get a movement speed bonus. Here, in Hostility 1, we get Fog, where lack of housing causes units to move slower, so we'll need to focus on housing pretty quickly. Up here at Hostility 3 is Melancholy, which means we need complex food and housing, or we get a resolve debuff. That's always fun, which means we need to focus on finding complex food in a place where we can't trade. And finally, Strange Lights at Hostility 4 gives us a chance to destroy yields every production cycle if we don't have services. So let's see what we can do to get started here. Well, I already see we have clay to start out with. Let's see, what clay is what I want to start in? Probably right here. We could hit these two up fairly easily. I think I'll put the woodcutter here. We can cut into this one first. Followed by the stonecutter over here. And the scavenger possibly on the eggs, although I'd like to have a trapper. Someone also mentioned the workshop, I think, in yesterday's chat too, and I'm actually of two minds on this one specifically, because we need so much of all three of these materials that I'm not that impressed with it for that reason. For one reason, it's really good because it's literally one thing to make everything we need at much better recipes than the makeshift post. But it's all three of these things in one place. Sorry, the crude workstation. It's all three of these things in one place. And that really puts a lot of work on just these two people. So I think I'd much rather spread it out. We're not going to need any packs of goods unless we need to sell them this year, or this town. So this 2-star packs of good recipe isn't any good, potentially. But the training gear would be good for lizard happiness. But the lumber mill gets us hammers and flour. And then on the other hand, the smithy gets us a nice hammer recipe, a nice barrel recipe, and a nice pack of luxury good recipe. This is a building I would take later. Not yet. So I think I'm going to go with the carpenter. And that way we can make the training gear at some point in the future for the lizard happiness. I would take the furnace over the brickyard because I would rather have the copper bar and the pie recipe than the pottery and the crystallized dew recipe here. But there's also the supplier that gives me a pottery and a pack of trade goods recipe. And finally the artisan, which gives me a coat recipe, which we're gonna need at some point. But I want to hope for the clothier instead of using the artisan if I can. So we're gonna go with the supplier because we need to be able to have lots of fabric. And then finally we have the lots of choice here on the homestead versus the smokehouse up front. And I think I'm going to take the smokehouse because we're going to see lots of meat and bugs this time. So being able to smoke that would be really nice. So we didn't get the trapper, so I'm going to go ahead and put down the scavenger camp over here, which we'll use that to collect those eggs. And let's unpause and let them get to work while I get the roads laid out. As per usual. And we'll kick the speed up to speed 2. Actually, well, wait a minute. Let's mark. I'm going to do a little bit more than I would normally do and come at it from this direction. And of course, I can't draw a straight line. There you go. And then we can put the 3 beavers in here. Just zigzagging around. I did that road first, kind of on purpose, but kind of not. No lizard bonus here. Actually, that's okay, but we could do it like this, maybe. Position, location-wise. And then finally, we can put a lizard in here. We don't get a bonus from them either, but that's okay, too. Right here, I think would be good. No, one more over this way. Sorry, lizard, you're confused. Alright, our first cornerstone. Grain delivery line. Never a bad deal. A boost to the goods produced in a small farm, or recipes with battle, or have their production and speed increased by 33%. I think we'll go with the grain delivery line. Can never go wrong with extra grain to make flour, to make baked goods, or extra grain to make ale out of. Also, if we need packs of crops or provisions, one of the two, that I can never remember which, they take those as well. So if we need those for any of the orders that we have to take right now. First order of business. 55 human happiness gets us humans and grain, or 2 solved glade events gets us lizards and stone. Neither of these are great for early on. I think we'll go with this one, because we're going to get random extra lizards every time from the groups anyway. A bunch of packs gets us a steady supply of herbs plus some people, or 4 glades open gets us 6 tools and the glade event bonus, and I think that's the better one. Glade event bonus is always nice, and I gotta keep reminding myself I do not need the trade goods or the packs this time. 2 glades gets us hammers and coats, or 6 humans gets us a small farm. Now, I'm of two minds on this. This is a free small farm just by getting 6 humans, which we'll get anyway. On the other hand, the homestead is nice because I can grow 4 different things in it instead of just 2, and it's got the wider range, and it can hold 4 people instead of 2. But do I need it? On the other hand, getting 15 coats would be nice. And I could wait to turn that in until I got up to closer to the higher Hostility 3 if I really wanted to take advantage of those coats. But maybe I don't want to hold on to it for that long. Man, this is a tough decision. I think I'm going to go with this one. And we'll see how it works out. Alright, one more road to build. 1, 2, 3. We can put another road across here, too. And I'll let them chop their way into that. And we could possibly hit another one. We'll see. This one right here. We'll see. And then we need to put down our crude workstation, of course. Good job, everyone. Pop this over there. That way I can put in the other thing as well, the makeshift post here as well, in case we need it. If we don't need it, it costs me 5 logs, so it's not a big deal. Surprisingly, we had no parts offered, which could end up being a problem, given that we only have 6 left. Hopefully we'll get a few offered at least in the next set of orders next year. Okay, this should be the pop point here. Let's see, what do we need? We need to have 5 planks and 2 cloth to get this one going, and then 2 brick plus more planks there. So let's go with 5. Oops, 5. Tab 2. Tab 2. Now that we can tab there. And I'll throw 1 human in there for right now. We do have some leather, but not enough. And how about you? Clay, mushrooms, and small abandoned cache. Well, that's good. We need to get a herbalist, though, to get the mushroom harvesting. Small abandoned cache would be nice, too, because we do have some hammers. Let's let them finish those 2 trees right there. And then we'll have them come over here and dig in. I'm going to do like this, a little backwards. And then I'll have them clear all the way over to the road. So I'd like to pop into there before the season ends. Human Resolve's already creeping up there. That's nice. And we've got one glade toward our glade limit, or our glade demand there. We don't need any packs yet, so that can sit idle. I think I'll throw another human in here to try and help. And then, as soon as we get stuff made, which is hopefully going to be soon. And a couple more leather. And these trees are giving us mushrooms and leather. I'm going to take these out as well and just get those two chopped. Come on. Go. There we go. And now you can take out all of these here. And that there. 3 coal right off the bat. That's nice. Stone and roots. And I don't see any sneaky coal hiding underneath the trees, but we could check just to make sure. Once we get that far. We could take out... Excuse me. We could take out these few trees right around it just to make sure. Order ready to complete for the 2 glades, but that's the one that I was talking about possibly holding on to for a little while. We'll see, because we could also use the hammers sooner rather than later. And also, to be fair, 15 coats isn't going to make that much of a difference. So, I mean, if we get them later, that is. Let's go ahead and have our final worker build a road into here, too. Just to kind of have it there to get started with. And you're bored already. What do we have? We really need that fabric. Man. We've not gotten any... Because we need that for making the carpenter. I guess I could build a supplier, though. To move you after all. We could build a supplier first. That's fine. Then I'll let you make 5 more. Oh, now of course you're making that. But I'll still let you make 5 more planks. It's fine. There's 2 already on the make. We're going to turn this off. And you can send this back. I'm actually okay with you making bricks, but I want you to make planks first. Actually, you're already making the planks that I need. We can send those back. And we can increase this limit. And you can force delivery so that we can get those done. And then we can turn this off. Alright, this needs to move a little bit more. I think we'll move it down here. And then I can put my carpenter in here, or do I want the carpenter up here? Turns out it doesn't really matter. I'll put it here. Yeah, no, order's still ready to complete. You're just about done. I don't really care about those 2 trees. I'd rather, I think, you come over here and hit these ones, perhaps. Next glade. Do I do another small one? Maybe this one? Or this one? Yeah, probably. I don't see any coal underneath there. Alright, this is ready. I think I'll pop one of those out of there when the time comes. Turn these off. This is going to be that almost exclusively. A bunch of... And then you guys can work on that. Let's look at orders. Lots of mush soup. Gets us lots of people. Lots of lizards and some happiness gets us skewers, simple tools, and a brickyard. Let's go with that option. I was hoping it was the ranch when I saw the picture, but it's the brickyard. Lots of jerky fulfillment gets us a boost to insect production, which we still haven't seen the insects or the meat yet, plus 2 lizards, or a boost to small farm, plantation, and herb garden production. I think we'll take this one. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and deliver this now. maybe. Maybe not. Well, yes, I think I will. I think reinforced axes is a good thing to do here. Because we don't really need that. And I don't know if we'll have farms or biscuits. So let's do that option. Finally, we have our people choice here. And I think I'll take this option partially because of the hammers, partially because of the not a bunch of lizards option. Yeah, let's turn this in to get a point. Apothecary. It's never a bad deal, and that's, of course, biscuits. The furnace, but now we are getting the brickyard, so the furnace isn't as important. The bakery gets us biscuits and pie, or the herb garden gets us the ability to farm herbs. I think I'm going to go with the apothecary. Yeah, I'm not going to build it yet, but I think I'm going to go with it. Let's see, have you guys done... You have not, but we can move this over here, and we can have you all dig into this blade right here. Kind of on a diagonal. I think that'll be fine. Probably pull that tree out there too. And I think I want one of those, but not both of them. Dang it. Fiddly. There we go. I'll let you all dig into that now. Maybe I'll get all 4 of these corner ones. Haven't seen any... Oh, we did see stone. There's 2 stone up here. Are we getting... Oh, we're getting leather from this too. I forgot, right? Because these are snake eggs. The bird eggs give us meat. So we don't have much meat. So building the smokehouse right now is not a huge deal. I do want to take out these trees at some point. I'm going to wait on... Got some parts from something. I'm going to wait on building the second of those until we have somebody who can work there. Turn this off and this off. Actually, let me reset you just in case. And make a bunch of planks. I need to pull one of you out at least. This way with the road. I think we'll go up to speed 3. Just because we're kind of sitting here looking at things. Watching things happen. Let's go ahead and do this. Give us 2 more humans. And that way we can make different things, and we also get a point. Stamping mill, flour, copper, and incense. Boy, this game's loving incense today. We have the tea doctor. No, sorry, we have the smokehouse and the apothecary. And we could take the stamping mill. The smithy, the weaver, and the brickyard. We're getting a free brickyard, so that one's out. We don't really need the weaver. The smithy would be interesting, as would the stamping mill. I think the stamping mill is the best bet, because we're going to need flour to make the, whatchamacallit. Here's our first fertile soil, a small encampment, copper, and bugs. Great. But we don't have a way to trap bugs yet, because we don't have the trapper or the forager. This case, let's send eggs, and we'll take the people, because the amber doesn't do us a whole lot of good. It does do us a little bit of good if we want to re-roll, but we'll get plenty of amber from other sources, so I'm okay with this, and you all can do that. I'm hoping we get to see... Got 1 more tree right there. Not 3, just 1. I'm hoping we get to see the, whatchamacallit before too long. The homestead again. I think we'll go here. Are you not doing very good on that? Or are you just working hard or hardly working? Working hard, it just haven't done any deliveries yet. Alright, that's done. They gave us a... No, it didn't give us any points. It gave us a bunch of people. I'm going to move you actually down here, maybe? And I think we will build that second woodcutter now. And can we get into this before too long? Not that I'm actually opposed to opening a glade during the storm. Oh, we need the housing. That's a good thing to do right now. Let's just put up some... Actually, we can use the big shelters. Kind of. There and there. There and there. That gives me 24, and I currently only have 17. Stonecutter needs to move. I think we should do roots for a little while. We have enough clay. Although we will want more clay later for pottery. Yeah, I'm okay with opening this glade during the storm. Then we'll be ready to open a another glade. We should build some of those buildings while we have a lot of workers to build. Oh, we got it just before. More copper. Just one this time. Not any hidden. Eggs and meat. Man, we need the trapper. No, I hope we get the trapper. Alright, I'll let you finish up there, and then we'll move to finding our first danger glade that we want to open up. Which I think might be this one. But this one's not bad either. Let's see, you can come... Yeah, let's go down here and do this one. Oopsie. Here. And I want you to do this. Oh, that was not a straight line at all. And then I'm going to have you all who are working here just keep going. You can be my, something. Just going to throw a bunch of extra people in there because we're not really building anything right now. There we go. Should probably do this. I think we should do that. Let's see here. Turn in this, please. Yeah. And pick a couple more. Packs of trade goods gives us a bunch of building materials and some amber. Fulfilling luxury gets us wine production, flour production, and barrels. Let's do that one. Fulfilling 100 religion gets us grain production, +3 to global resolve, and 40 herbs. Let's do that one. And cornerstone. I would love to take this one. I think I will, and I'll hope that I get the homestead as an offer. Again. Finally, here we have... Let's do this one. And I'm going to switch these guys over to that for a minute. Building choice. We took the other mill, so we don't need that one. Smelter we don't really need either. Cellar would be decent for making the wine. We don't have another wine recipe at all. These are even worse. Dang it. I hate that. And I didn't take any of the amber, so I don't have any amber to spend. Yet. I'm going to wait on that. Wait on the building, because we're going to open this up. Give me a couple of people here. Open this up. Give me the amber. We popped this danger glade, though. Rain Spirit Totem. Medium abandoned cache. Soil. Coal. Snake nests. And leech brood mothers. Man, we could use that trapper, too. This is going to be rough. And let's see, what do we have for here? Am I going to get enough coal in enough time? I think so. I should. I'm going to not let them burn any, though. I need to remember to check that back. And then I can throw a couple people at this. I can convert it. But I want to wait until these are done. So I can force delivery once they've all 4 accomplished it. It's only 9. We need to have the 4th one done first. Actually, I should do force delivery now. And let that one carry. Okay. Now let's do this. Start. Because they'll be getting the 10 in a moment. I need to put a storage out there, but I don't have the... don't have quite the parts yet, I don't think. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's do this and this. If you all move up here. This road in here. Please take the coal. Oh, they've already done it. Okay, well then never mind then, sorry. I'm gonna re-roll again. We're gonna get a brick here, so that doesn't give me that... Well, it gives me the copper and the pie. No, I better take the provisioner so I can get some coats. Because we're gonna need them pretty soon. And then I'll probably get the other one. The clothier in the next roll. But we'll take it. Even though most of what it does is packs. Let's start putting out some of these other buildings. Apothecary can go here. This one can move over a bit and we can put that mill... Nope, not the rain collector. The stamping mill right there. We can throw a couple of humans in this, but I'm going to let them finish up what they may be doing. Don't need to. Okay. Let's see. We'll start with roots. We don't have any of that. We could use this for incense. And we're going to need roots for biscuits here too. I'm going to turn these 2 off though for now and just make biscuits. And then as soon as this is 1 human here, I think. Yeah, food production. And then this will be a beaver here. Just making flour for right now. Out of that grain we're getting ridiculous amounts of. And I want... That's enough for now. And then we'll throw one of those beavers in there. Or maybe both, but at least one. Let's take out these trees here too. How are we doing on people? Housing. We're good on housing still. Yeah, I should put a storage out here. What do I have for parts left? 4. Alright, we'll do it. There. Can always tear it down later if we need to. Oh. That's nice. Let's do this. Take that as well. And then... You're bored because you don't have any flour yet, but we're working on it. Beaver's over there working on it. You're done with that, so we'll switch you back to this. And we have more buildings to build. We have a provisioner. Right here would be good for that, I think. Is that everything? Except for the rain collector? Yeah. Alright, so you're making flour. Oh, no, it isn't everything. I'm going to move you over here. Because I need to put up, even though we can't really use it yet, I need to put up the smokehouse before I forget that it exists. And I need to hope that I still get that other building. Let's see, I only want to make coats here. Let's go with 40 coats. And I'll throw a lizard in there. There's the other one star coat recipe, which I had offered before. Yeah, there's only those 3 places. Greenhouse would give me mushrooms and herbs. I could do that, I suppose. But we do need someplace to make wine. I turned down the cellar. Did I take the tinctuary? No, I didn't. So I could take the brewery. That wouldn't be a bad deal. It's actually better than tea because of the steady supply of grain we're going to have here. So I could take the brewery. Yeah, I'll do it. Don't really like it, but I'll do it. Go there. Alright. And you guys have done quite a bit of work on destroying everything there. Let's move you up into this one. Here. Keep doing this little clearing job here, and then we'll pop into that glade with all of our forces in the next one. I give one beaver here. We'll put a lizard in here. Wait. Now we'll put the lizard in here. We don't have any of that stuff. We will get random bits of meat, though, if we get... No, we have snake eggs. Dang it. In that case, I'm not going to bother. Because you're just going to be bored. I think there's enough of... Yeah, there's enough trees in range right now to marked that we're good to go. We're going to have to make mushroom wine. We need pottery. We can make pottery any time, though. So maybe we should. Throw another human in here, and you can make a bunch of pottery, too. Orders. Brewery and a tavern gets us a bonus to ale production. I think we should go for that. This would be nice because we are gathering mushrooms from the trees, but I think we want to do this one to try and get resolve as high as possible. There's the ranch. I'm going to do it just so that I can get the ranch, just in case we don't get any other sort of meat-related things. So 25 packs of provisions. We handily have this thing called a provisioner. They're going to make egg provisions, 25 packs of them. Oof. Hopefully while making some coats. But let's see. Wood production's increased. Harvesting plants is slower. That would be okay right now. We can make parts in the crude workstation. I don't think so. -5 to global resolve, but +15 to global resolve every 3 minutes every time a new glade is discovered. Gosh. Do I really want any of those, or do I want to decline for the first time ever? Because we're still using the crude workstation for bricks, at least until we get Lizard Resolve up a bit more. Which I suppose we could do. I don't know that I want to pop enough glades to make this one worth it. We didn't get any parts this time, unless we get some in the last one, which is not very likely, I don't think. So maybe I will take this one. I was going to piss off that human. It's in there, but that's kind of okay. Humans are fairly happy. And let's go with this one. And we can swap out some beavers into this. A couple, anyway. Because they get the resolve bonus here. Does this show me now? Yes, it does. Okay, and we have parts here. I'm not going to make them yet. Not that I have the stuff to afford them yet. Well, I guess I could make them out of clay or stone, but I'm not going to make them yet anyway. We'll make them if and when we need them. And we need another big house, or we could start with the lizard houses. Let's start with the lizard houses. Here. Hold on. What building did I take? I didn't take a building. I took the brewery last. Right? Yes. Okay, so let's do a lizard house right in here. I'm going to take out this other house right there, but I'm just going to put a few lizard houses down to start with. Let's do this now, because I almost forgot. And this. And we have lots of idle people. Let's see, this is food, so this would be humans. We swap out this human here. Tick, tick, there you go. Cancel you and put a lizard in here instead. Up here we have a small destroyed caravan, 2 medium abandoned caches, copper and coal, roots, worm tongue nests, and roots again. A couple of lizards can come and deal with this. -8 to global resolve for 3 minutes so we can avoid... Oh! Traders are afraid and will not visit this area. Trade and trade routes are blocked. But the one on Patience Point would be good to avoid. So you do that. Let's build this road out to there. We can take a look at these. If I want the resolve or the reputation, then I'm fine doing that. If we had the hammers, we can make... No, we can't make hammers. Didn't take any of the buildings to make hammers with. Alright. You all can do this. Now, we might as well open this up all the way here and here somewhere. Move one of you down a little bit more. And we'll put in a road right here. One more lizard house, I think there. And then I can destroy one of these. Yeah. And then I can do one more lizard house. Should be enough for now. And then we can start on human housing, I think, next. A couple of those. Get us going, and I'm going to throw those 2 humans in here. Just for right now, making ale. I think. Cellar and tincture. Yeah, we turned both of those down, so actually we will make probably mushroom wine. Just make 20 of those, but we should make mush soup with grain and... Oh, dang it, we can't use eggs. Not if we want grain, we can't use eggs. Dang you, game! We'll use the vegetables we have for now. And we make some of those too. And actually, go ahead and make it all. Let's take out some trees right here. Actually, this whole big clump should probably go. Give me one of you. That one's fine. Come on over here. That's just about done. This is still chugging away. This needs to be moved. I think we'll go like here, and they can get the roots or the stone. That'll be that'll be fine. Good job. Move that over. And let's do a couple more human houses here. We need 4 total. Go there. You come this way. Good. You've done the minimum that I wanted done there. Almost. I want to get rid of that tree right there, and I can move you over. There. And then I can build the common hall. That way. Still no farming, still no trapping. Dang. We're almost there on a point, though. We have these? No, we don't have these. We need more hammers. Lizard resolve. Let's do it. Go, go, go. There we go. Now we have 30 seconds. We have a minute to spare. Good. I need to buy a tavern to get this one. You can start making the stuff to handle religion anytime. Alright, that's done. Let's turn that in. To get the brickyard. Oh, that's right. That's what I wanted to put right there. I'll just put it up here. It's fine. Brickyard. And that gives me pottery we don't need. Crystallized dew we could potentially use if I started gathering spark dew. But most importantly, it gets me this, which means lots of bricks, which means you don't need to work anymore. Send that back. And I can send her back. And I can leave it here just so that I can use it later if I need to. Forager gets me bugs. And the Weaver we don't need. The Homestead. Oh man. Crap. You troll game. Troll. Let's do the Homestead. Let's also take out these trees here. You can come down and join that effort now. Even though it's not the best place, I want to take out a couple trees and I'll put that in the corner instead. But I'll put the homestead here in this corner once it's ready. So maybe I just wait. Yeah, I'll just wait. Actually, I want to make you take out those trees. Just get the 3 that I want you to take there, and then you can do these ones over here too. Work, work. I would like to have... Oh, I can do one of these. Let's do this one. Because it's kind of in my way for housing. A couple of lizards. Go. And these are done, so they can move over here now. And then I can put in the homestead. Homestead. And I should have planted the fields while I was waiting. That's fine. There you go. This, I probably should have extended the road. We're still picking eggs. These are all snake eggs here. There's no bird eggs in this biome. That's right. Final 2 orders. Lots of humans. We don't have both of these. Pie and biscuits yet. I don't think. Let's do this one. We could get it, but I don't know if we're going to. I can't do anything about that. Do I have pie or do I have biscuits right now? I have biscuits. Not yet. I should have taken the other one to gather the insects and made jerky out of it. Let's see. Mushroom production's increased or this one. We'll do this one. Vineyard Town. And then finally, people. I'll do this one. I'm going to swap out these last 2. Let's do them. And then I'm going to swap out these 2. And I'm going to drop this in here. I don't think they're keeping up, and then we're going to want to start making training gear pretty soon. If I can ever get enough, whatchamacallit, to shake a stick at there. This one? I think. I'm going to send them all up here to work. If I can get them in here. Go there. You can go here. And then I'd like to take out these 3 trees, those 5 trees total. And then this set of 3 rows here. Go. I took out one too many right there. There. That way I can move these 2 into these 2 spots here. Nobody cares who works here, so we'll send a lizard in to do the work. This can move to here. Hostility came down again. We still haven't hit that one. We're actually almost getting the complex food just off of the biscuits alone. Oh, and the mush soup. That's right. Another building. Forager camp again. Well, I probably shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Herbalist would be nice, but I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. So I'm going to take this, and we will make a forager out there, I think out here. I need to put a storage in here somewhere too. Maybe I should put them here then. Put a storage here then. And that actually consumes too many parts compared to what I have. So we need to have somebody come here and manage a part for us. Parts, I want you to make up to 3 parts. We don't have anything to make them with. Crap. In that case, no, I don't want you to do that. In that case, no, I don't want you to do this. And then let's move this back. Actually, let's move it back here so we can make it nearer to something. And then we'll move it over there. All those lizards I have, and I don't have them working doubles here. Here would help. I need more parts. You can move over here. Humans like to work here, so we'll give you humans. I never finished this. Why didn't I finish this? Bricks. Okay, we're working on bricks now. We have a... Oh, here we go. Ancient Shrine, large abandoned cache, medium abandoned cache, copper, bugs, and clay. Lots of clay. Good, lots of clay. Oh, I know why. No, that's not why. Never mind. Let's throw... what at this? Maybe those 5 packs. I mean, I know we're making them for something else, but... maybe? Otherwise, a bunch of cloth. We don't really have the cloth supplies to spare, so I think we'll throw those 5 packs out here. 3 tablets, 20 crystallized dew. Well, that would give me the ability to make the, something. The tools. The parts. But we can also start mining copper at any time. So I think I'll do this. We have 8 minutes to not kill 5 random villagers. So we'll go. I will take this here. I will figure out a path around this till we get a path through it. But I think we will also pause here for today. So we got a really good start here. We went a little overtime, a lot overtime. But we have a good start, and we can make some decent progress in the next episode as well. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.